Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Ako si Joy Salazar para sa Mathematics in the Modern World Network. Francis Manico, isang guro sa matematika, nagpagawa ng documentary video sa kanyang mga estudyante. At ito ay patungkol sa kahalagahan ng matematika sa modernong mundo. Ngayon, ating tunghayan at pakinggan sa Manta Dizon, Ibalita Mo! Magandang araw! Alam ba ninyo na si Ian Stewart was educated at Cambridge MA and Warwick PhD? He is an emeritus professor in the mathematics department at Warwick University. He divides his time equally between research into nonlinear dynamics and furthering public awareness mathematician. With over 200 published papers and more than 120 books. Ang ating mapapakinggan ngayon ay boses ng isang babae na kung saan kanyang idedetalye ang mga mensahe na nagmula sa librong ginawa ni Ian Stewart. Ito ay pinamagatang What's the Use? Para saan ang matematika? Ano ang ginagawa nito sa atin sa pang-araw-araw na buhay? Ngayon, ating pakinggan.
Not so long ago, there were easy answers to these questions. The typical citizen used basic arithmetic all the time, if only to check the bill when shopping. Carpenters needed to know elementary geometry. Surveyors and navigators needed trigonometry as well. Engineering required expertise in calculus. Today, things are different. The supermarket checkout totals the bill, sorts out the special meal deal, adds the sales tax. We listen to the beeps as the laser scans the barcodes, and as long as the beeps match the goods, we assume the electronic gizmos know what they are doing. Many professions still rely on extensive mathematical knowledge, but even there, we have outsourced most of the mathematics to electronic devices with built-in algorithms. My subject is conspicuous by its absence. The elephant isn't even in the room. It would be easy to conclude that mathematics has become outdated and obsolete, but that view is mistaken. Without mathematics, today's world would fall apart. As evidence, I am going to show you applications to politics, the law, kidney transplants, supermarket delivery schedules, internet security, movie special effects, and making springs. We will see how mathematics plays an essential role in medical scanners, digital photography, fiber broadband, and satellite navigation. How it helps us predict the effects of climate change, how it can protect us against terrorists and internet hackers. Remarkably, many of these applications rely on mathematics that originated for totally different reasons, often just the sheer fascination of following your nose. While researching this book, I was repeatedly surprised when I came across uses of my subject that I had never dreamed existed. Often, they exploited topics that I would not have expected to have practical applications, like space-filling curves, quaternions, and topology. Mathematics is a boundless, hugely creative system of ideas and methods. It lies just beneath the surface of the transformative technologies that are making the 21st century totally different from any previous era: video games, international air travel, satellite communications, computers, the internet, mobile phones. Scratch an iPhone, and you will see the bright glint of mathematics. Please don't take that literally. There is a tendency to assume that computers, with their almost miraculous abilities, are making mathematicians, indeed mathematics itself, obsolete. But computers no more displace mathematicians than the microscope displaced biologists. Computers change the way we go about doing mathematics, but mostly they relieve us of the tedious bits. They give us time to think, they help us search for patterns, and they add a powerful new weapon to help advance the subject more rapidly and more effectively. In fact, a major reason why mathematics is becoming ever more essential is the ubiquity of cheap, powerful computers. Their rise has opened up new opportunities to apply mathematics to real-world issues. Methods that were hitherto impractical, because they needed too many calculations, have now become routine. The greatest mathematicians of the pencil and paper era would have flung up their hands in despair at any method requiring a billion calculations. Today, we routinely use such methods because we have technology that can do the sums in a split second. Mathematicians have long been at the forefront of the computer revolution, along with countless other professions, I hasten to add. Think of George Boole, who pioneered the symbolic logic that forms the basis of current computer architecture. Think of Alan Turing and his universal Turing machine, a mathematical system that can compute anything that is computable. Think of Muhammad al-Khwarizmi, whose algebra text of 820 AD emphasized the role of systematic computational procedures, now named after him. Algorithm.
Maraming salamat sa mahusay at detalyadong impormasyon na kanyang ibinahagi sapagkat tayo ay nagkaroon ng kaalaman sa kalagahan ng matematika. Muli, Samantha Dizon, balik sa iyo, Joy Salazar. Susunod, dadako tayo sa ating makakapanayam na isang dalaga at ipapakita nito ang kalagahan ng matematika sa modernong mundo. Alex Soriano, ibalita mo! Ng araw, ngayon, ating tunghayan at pakinggan ang mensahe ng isang dalaga na nagmula pa sa Universidad ng Southeastern Philippines. Magandang araw po sa lahat. Ako nga po pala si Princess May of Real at kumuha ng kursong Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Filipino sa Universidad ng Southeastern Philippines. At kung ako ang tatanungin patungkol sa kahalagahan ng matematika sa modernong mundo, ay may hahambing ko ito sa telepono. Sapagkat ang telepono ay napaka-importanteng bagay para sa akin, lalo na ako ay nag-aaral, at ang matematika rin sa tao. Dahil lahat ng ginagawa ng tao ay may kaugnayan ng matematika. Kaya sa modernong mundo ngayon, lalo nang mas lumago ang teknolohiya, mas lalong nagagamit o kailangan ng matematika. Kaya katulad ng telepono, araw-araw kong kasama, araw-araw kong ginagamit, ay yung mga tao, kita ng mga tao, araw-araw rin ginagamit natin ang matematika. Hindi tayo buo kung walang matematika dahil sa pag-iisip, pagre-resolve ng mga problema, marami pang iba. Hindi nga rin ako buo. Hindi rin buo ang araw ko kapag hindi ko hawak ng telepono ko. Kaya, napakalagahan ng matematika sa atin ngayon. Yan lamang po at maraming salamat. Muli, ako po si Princess May of Real at kumuha ng kursong Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino sa Universidad ng Southeastern Philippines. At para sa akin, math is essential, math is everywhere. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat! Maraming salamat sa iyong binahaging kaalaman, Princess May of Real. Nag-aaral ng Secondary Education, major in Filipino. Muli, Alex Soriano, balik sa iyo, Joy Salazar. Maraming salamat, Alex. Tama nga naman, hindi buo kung walang matematika. Hindi rin buo ang araw natin kung walang hawak-hawak na telepono. Kaya, laging tandaan, ang matematika ay napakahalaga sa modernong mundo. Math is essential, math is everywhere.
Mathematics is essential and mathematics is everywhere.
Mathematics is essential and mathematics is everywhere.
Hi everyone, I am Lori Jane M. Pamugas, a psychology student at Davao Doctors College. Mathematics is essential and mathematics is everywhere.
Maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig at panonood. Ito ang Mathematics in a Modern World Network.